So before I met Rachel, I guess I had reached a point of no return. I had gone on a flight and couldn't get the seatbelt to fasten. I was like, oh my God, like this is bad. And I was just unhappy too. So I had reached like close to 315 something pounds. I moved to St. Louis and I met Rachel. We did some nutrition first couple years that I was here, and it was kind of this like yo-yo of like, oh, I'd do really great for 12 weeks and I'd win a nutrition challenge, and then my sister would get married and that was the goal, you know? So I'd lose weight and then I'd go and feel great at this wedding, and then like over the next few months, like I would just be noticing the weight was coming back on.
They come join a CrossFit gym and they start with fitness, and then they quickly realize, well, I can't out-train a bad diet. That's why nutrition is a huge pillar of what we do now in today's world. But back then, like people they didn't get it. She started with me doing CrossFit, and then we slowly got into nutrition.
That was it. She sucked me in and sucked me in the way that's just committed to me and my goals, even, you know, when I really wasn't.
And through the years of coaching, I got smarter and more intelligent and applying nutrition. And so through that process, I learned. And then COVID happened, and then I, was asking Jacki how things are going, and she was just in a really bad spot. She no longer needs me to be her coach. She needs me to be her friend. And so I took that approach of like, I'm just here for you. What do you need? How can I help you? You're not in a great spot, right? And so I took that approach and just allowed that to kind of guide our relationship, knowing, right, like that at some point I'm going to coach her again in CrossFit. At some point she's going to be in my gym. At some point she's going to do nutrition with me. Like I knew those long terms, but that's not what I could focus on.
She is just persistent and perseverant, and she just sees, what you don't see a lot of the time in yourself. Most of it has been way more mental than it has been physical. Yeah, I can come to the gym. She says, I want you to the gym 3 to 4 or 5 days a week. Yeah, I can pretty much get there. When she's right on top of me, telling me what to do. So we've been on a journey together for a while. So we've kind of been figuring it out. It's been therapy and nutrition kind of all woven in together.
She is worthy of the results that she wants. She's worthy of feeling confident and sexy in her own skin, that she is worthy of, putting 150 pounds in the barbell if she wants, like that she sees herself. And I think that's a huge component of what we do at CrossFit Achieve and Achieve Nutrition, is that people have self-limiting beliefs that are very real, right? Everyone does. And paralysis by analysis is a real thing, And so just getting our clients to believe in themselves, because our coaches are going to believe in them. And that's what we're doing. So now that she's like getting to that point, and she'll come to my office, she'll pop her head in, like it's clicking. I'm no longer like dieting, like I'm living this lifestyle. And that's when it's like, that's real. It's like, okay, we're doing something good. Okay, I'm doing it right. Like, I don't think I have the perfect recipe, but I definitely think I can help somebody.
Just was on a plane a couple of weeks ago and sent Rachel a picture like, oh my gosh, like I had this much of the seatbelt, like extra. And I'm like, oh, like you just don't even realize. And it was just, I had this flashback to being on that plane I was on before. And it happens so gradually, and it's so up and down, and you're so focused on like what's happening today and what does the scale say today, that you lose focus of, this bigger picture, which is, that was just a very small example of like how I was living every single day. And I was just able to see it when I couldn't, buckle my seatbelt.
When you get to see them grow and start becoming the person that they can be or want to be, and then it starts happening, you're just like, like we're doing something right. I don't know, like how do you not be proud of them?
Achieve Nutrition has been, it's more than just, Rachel is my, specific coach, but it's a whole program. There's a whole social media presence. I mean, there's a lot of work and a lot of content, that goes into providing this program. But it feels good to know that like I decided I was worth it. She sees the bigger picture, and she sees the good in people, and just the strength in people, the mental strength, the emotional, the physical, too. So again, you have to have a Rachel in your corner to get you, where you want to go.